Hi everybody. This video is to walk you guys through your syllabus and your course calendar for the semester. I'm going to run through this as fast as I can. As you can see, the video will be here when it's done. But there will be a syllabus quiz associated with this information, so make sure you do pay attention. And this information can always be found here in the Modules tab, but also on the Syllabus tab on the left-hand side of your page. So this course is online and runs from the 127 through May 14th. The last date for course withdrawal is 4/9, and the final exam will be between May 11th and May 13th. My name is Brittany Estes. If you guys need to email me, please use the Canvas email function. If you really need, my faculty email is right there, but the Canvas email is the one that I check every single day. It's how I'll be communicating with you guys on a weekly basis. If you need office hours, that would be available upon student request, and I will answer emails within 24 hours, so you can always expect an answer within one day. There is a textbook for this course, supported by literature, reading, reacting, and writing. This is actually available through MindTap here on the course, so everything is available online, and that should be facilitated through the college if you need access to MindTap. And essentially, this course looks at a number of different texts across different genres. So we'll be studying prose, we'll be studying poetry, and we'll be studying drama. So you guys can kind of read the skills and outcomes for yourself, but essentially, most importantly, this is an online course. Please conduct yourself accordingly. Everything you say is in writing, and everything, of course, in writing is permanent. So please, treat each other kindly, treat your instructor kindly, and remember that this is a course that is welcoming to everyone. Plagiarism, it's pretty simple. Don't do it. Plagiarism is not something that's really worth the consequences. So you guys can kind of read for yourself the statement of plagiarism. This is from the college, but you will basically know that we use a plagiarism detection tool. So everything is checked, everything is clearly highlighted, and the plagiarism detection tool will take us directly to the source material, whether it's your own from a different class, or this class, another student's work, or the internet. So it's really not worth plagiarizing, so please, please, please don't do it. If you do plagiarize, there's a number of things that can happen. One is that you can you can obviously fail the assignment, you can fail the course, you can be kicked out of extracurricular activities, you can even be kicked out of the college. So again, absolutely not worth it. Really what you need to make sure you have for this course is internet, access to Canvas, and access to MindTap, which is the textbook, the online version. And you will need to make sure that you have Microsoft Word. That's how you're going to turn in your major writing assignments. It can't be PDF, it can't be text, it has to be Microsoft Word, and if you don't have it, it's free online, make sure you go get it. The course will run an average 3 hours a week, and we do have an attendance policy here online, so if you are not attending the course and you have excessive absences, or essentially just not doing your work for an excessive amount of time, that does kind of fall under the instructor's right to recommend a withdrawal or removal. Late work, of course, is not accepted because this course, and you'll see when you kind of go through the Canvas how-to video in a little bit, you'll see that the course is structured to give you guys maximum sort of flexibility. Everything is due on a weekly basis on Sunday at midnight or 11:59 p.m. And you are able to work ahead in a unit if you need to. So if you know you have a conflict or a vacation or something coming up that you need to work ahead for, you are more than welcome to do that. So for that reason, extra credit, late work is not accepted. And then of course, make sure that you are not reusing work from another class or even within this class. There is an extra credit assignment at the end of the course if you need it, and you guys can kind of read a little bit more. But essentially, as far as the grading scale, and this is kind of the important part, you do have a final exam. That will be, again, like I said, sometime between May 11th and 13th. You'll have a 3-day window where you can take the exam. The grading scale is pretty clear. You guys can read that. But essentially, your grade breaks down as your first essay is 20%, your second is 20%, and your third is 15%. Your final exam is 10%. Quizzes are 10% total. Discussions board is 5%. Journals, which is more like a personal blog, essentially, is 5%. Major writing assignments are 10%, and participation is 5%. Everything will be turned back to you within 2 weeks. That's really for major writing assignments. Smaller assignments, of course, will probably be graded on a weekly basis. And then you guys can have access to course evals. I believe sometimes towards the end of the course, it'll appear on your Canvas dashboard, or it should. Again, just to repeat, please do not cheat, do not plagiarize. It's not worth it. I've kind of already walked through all of the consequences that can happen. All of this is available through the GCC Student Handbook. And then, of course, this course does fall under 888 Equal Access, so if you do need some kind of accommodation, you'll need to go through the accommodations coordinator. There is paperwork involved, but we will make sure that you get the accommodation that's needed. All right, so a quick rundown of the tentative class schedule. This is kind of the layout of how the units will run. So, as I said, everything will be due on a weekly basis with the exception of your first 2 weeks. I actually give you an extension on the first 2 weeks. It's both due on February 9th, which is 2 weeks out, because I want to give you time to settle into the course, make sure you have everything you need. But after that, everything falls on a weekly basis on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So, as you guys can see, weeks 1 through 5 will be your first unit, and this will be all on prose. This will be short stories that we're going to read. We're going to read a lot of different stories. We're going to read Chopin, we're going to read Hemingway, we'll read Edgar Allan Poe, we'll read Shirley Jackson. And your first essay is going to be due on Sunday, March 1st. Your second unit will open up that next Monday morning, and that unit will actually focus on poetry. So that will be weeks 6 through 10. You guys won't have any work, of course, over spring break. That week is void. But your second essay will be due on Sunday, April 5th. Unit 3 will open up on April 6th, and that will finish up with weeks 11 through 15. And then your final exam will fall on May 11th through the 13th. So your third essay will be due on Sunday, May 13th. Sunday, May 3rd, and your final exam will be available from May 11th through 13th. That's also the week that you'll find your extra credit opportunity. If you guys have any questions about this, let me know. Otherwise, it's pretty simple. And you guys are going to go ahead and take a quiz over this, and let me know if you have any questions.